and fellow crafters. It's Lynee from Nana and Naya's Country Crafts. Today is Veda Day 3, and since Nana Laura has been so busy, I told her I would do today as well. So, I'm going to show you my machine that I bought during all of this COVID, because my other one finally decided to break and wouldn't work anymore. And it was really hard to make the decision because every time I went, there wasn't a good machine I could get until I went to a different county. That's from my house. It's about 15-20 minutes away. Now, what I got was the Brother SE625. It comes with 8 sections of basic stitches and decorative stitches, including buttonhole ones. It came with several presser feet and one for embroidery. This is an embroidery and sewing machine. Now I'm going to run through what it looks like and what comes with it. Well, most of what comes with it, because I put the needles and everything away. Now with this machine, it doesn't just do single needle. It comes with the option to put a double needle in. And here, focus. It would make certain stitches that I have on my machine a lot faster and easier. It comes with several replacement needles, and the part that attaches to make the base part wider right here just slides right on, and there's a little hook and it slides right off. Now I am going to show you the other part. This one does basic sewing, but in order to show you the other part, I have to turn the machine off and show you the piece. Sorry, camera went a little crooked. This is the attachment piece that comes with the machine, and it comes with a 4x4 inch hoop attachment. Now, at one end of the machine, there's a little hole right here that this little part here slides right into, and once you hear that click, you can turn the machine back on. If you do it while the machine is on, then it'll give you an error and not work. So, turn it off to take it off, turn it on to put it on, turn it off to put it on. Sorry. And this is the screen. It says the carriage of embroidery unit will move. Keep your hands and such away from the carriage. Now, this comes with 5 sections. 2 of them are alphabet. The alphabet one here has 8 different ones. 3 are foreign language, and 6 are regular. They come in bold and italic and empty. Then it comes with 4 pages of basic prints. Some of them are top stitching prints. You can sit there and press a little rainbow thing in the top corner here, and it will bring you to something like this. Now, that's as big as this machine can do with this particular attachment right here. Only because getting an attachment piece can get really expensive. So I have to wait and save my money until I find one that will fit this particular machine. Now, it does come with basic stitches, and it did come with a CD of 150 embroidery stitches. However, this machine also comes with a little addition. It can take a flash drive. Now, when you do embroidery, you always unhook this because you won't need it. And with the USB in place, press this little button there. And it does take a few minutes because I have a lot on there. And it's a 64 gigabyte, and I have 61 gigabytes still empty. In order for my machine to read them all, I had to put them in individual folders. I have A through Z, numbers, coasters, and a bunch of different sizes. Like, my machine can only do a 4x4. So 6x6 and all of these won't be good. So if we click the 4x4, it will open up a folder of things that when I got them, they said 4x4 and then told me what it was. So I put each of them based on what they told me the size was into individual folders. Now, you can pay for patterns, but I have found several dozen sites where I get my embroidery patterns for free. Once this loads, I can show you how to adjust the size and color, and this machine allows you to rotate it and change based on the colors you personally have. It allows you to change the colors in the machine and even save it on the flash drive via the machine. Now, I did happen to go out and get a bigger hoop. This one is a 2x6. Thinking, hey, it'll work. No, it didn't. Unfortunately. Even though there are little metal tongs here, and it only does 2 placings. So I could pick these 2 and it would do a 4x4 section, and then I could move the hoop and do another 4x4 section. So I could do 2 embroidery patterns in one of these. I do have a small oval one, but I seem to have misplaced it at the moment. But it is literally a 1 inch by 1 inch square based on this dotted line here. That's the area I have to work with for this one. This machine will take this one, but it's not really helpful because I really don't have any patterns that are that small. Forgive me. And for the top, it does have a thread holder, but it sits on its side all the time. And as we all know, I don't exactly have small thread things all the time. I have cones. I have more than a dozen. So I went out and I found this on Amazon. I'm going to try and find the link and put it in the description below for you guys. And it does hold some bobbins as well. For this machine, you can use all-purpose when embroidering. Or you can go out and do what I did and buy embroidery thread. I bought by Coats because that is all my local Walmart had, and Joann's yarn is good, but on the limited budget I have, I settle for what I can get. Now, they do have shiny, they have regular. But for embroidery, they say you can do both. And honestly, you can use all-purpose thread for this one. Since it has loaded, there are 21 in this 4x4. I will go through and we'll pick an apple one. I think Nana might like that. And looking at it, this is what it will look like. Pressing the little thing, it will tell you how much space it'll take. It will take up the entire 4x4. It's kind of like a coaster size. Now for this one, you can move it. And since there's not enough space, it can only move one of two ways. Or we can sit there, downsize a little bit, press OK, move, and we can move it up to the top corner. Let's bring it back up to full size. Oh. Pattern extends. Let's move it back up to center, go over to size, extend it back out. For this one, you can also rotate it by 90 degrees. This one can only do 90 degrees because of how big it is. Now, on this row here, there's a little thread with colors. This allows me to change the colors of whatever I want. So let's say I want it pink. And then I press the little arrow button up here. And then we can go through. There are 4 pages of colors. Let's go with a purple. Then we press the button again. Let's go with a greenish color. And then we'll go with a dark green. Pick some blue. We can change the colors based on what we want. It's really fun because you can press OK, and then in the bottom, in this purple part, it says select. Then it has a little pocket with an arrow and then an edit end. If you press this, it will give you the option to save it to the machine or to the flash drive you have connected. I tend to save it to the flash drive because it saves in a specific folder. The folder on mine is named B Pocket or Embroidery Pocket. I find this machine was well worth the $400 that I had to buy it for because my other machine just stopped working. Unfortunately, 5-year-old machine stopped working. Now we're gonna go look in B Pocket. What I did recently, and I can view them beforehand, is I did specific colors that I wanted for later on, and I saved them. I did a coffee one that's all pink and purple. I can literally adjust it to any colors I want. And before I even start, I can switch it up. I do have certain patterns that will fit this little one, but I stick to the 4x4. If there's anything you want to know about my machine, you can just message me and ask, and I can give you more details on it. As always, I'm gonna shut her down for the night. Sorry, it's been a really long day, and now I have pieces of my sewing machine feet all over my bed. As always, we will be back tomorrow for Veda. So, hope to see you tomorrow. Hope it might be me, it might be Nana. We don't know yet. So, I hope everyone has a wonderful day and stay safe. Bye!